Good morning. Welcome to our virtual story time. My name is Miss Jillian and I am a library assistant with Council Tree Libraries, and I'm so glad that you tuned in to join us for another Storytime element. Today I would like to share with you a story about some little pigs. And while I tell this story, you're going to get to practice our counting skills, and we're also going to be able to do some movements as I tell the story. So I'll do the movements, you'll see me repeat them, and I invite you to do them with me at home. Deal? Now, normally, if I were at the library, I would use my flannel board to tell this story, but I couldn't. I don't have a flannel board at home. So I had to improvise. Now, improvise is a big word that basically means I had to exercise my brain to think of a different solution and a different way to tell this story to you. So I looked around my house and I found some construction paper and I was able to draw my own little pigs. I hope you like them. Before I tell the story, let's count how many pigs we have. And I'd like to count with you today in 3 different languages. Are you ready to start? First, we'll count in English. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, good job. We have 5 little pigs. Now let's count the pigs in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Muy bien. Give yourselves a pat on the back. For our last language, how about we try to count them in Italian? Now, some of those counting words in Italian sound the same or very similar to the counting words in Spanish. See if you can hear the similarities and the differences. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was counting to 5 in Italian. Nice job. All right, I think that, friends, you are ready for our story. So get your hands warmed up. Like I said, I invite you to join me with the movements. 5 little pigs rolled in the mud. Squish, squash, squish, it sure felt good. The farmer took a pig out and cleaned him up nicely. Now there are 4 little pigs rolled in the mud. Squish, squash, squish, it sure felt good. The farmer took a pig out and cleaned him up nicely. Now there are 3 little pigs who rolled in the mud. Squish, squash, squish, it sure felt good. The farmer took a pig out and cleaned him up nicely. So now we have 2 little pigs who rolled in the mud. Squish, squash, squish, it sure felt good. The farmer took a pig out and cleaned him up nicely. Now we have 1 little pig who rolled in the mud. Squish, squash, squish, it sure felt good. The farmer took a pig out and cleaned him up nicely. Now we have 0 little pigs who rolled in the mud. They all looked nice and clean. But the farmer turned his back, and what do you know? All those little pigs jumped back into the mud. I guess they really like the mud, don't they? I hope you enjoyed our story about the 5 little pigs today and practicing your counting. We sure do miss having in-person story time, but we're so glad that we get to post these videos for you to enjoy from home. Now it's time to say goodbye. Are you ready to get your hands ready one more time? We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands with all our friends. We wave goodbye like this. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll be back soon.